My next stop is Qeparo, E14, Upper Qeparo, which is up there on the hill. It's another old stone village that was in ruins, but now it's largely being restored. And I've heard that a lot of French people have bought places and are fixing them up there. This is the entrance to Upper Qeparo. It's a tiny road. Hopefully it gets a little bit wider. And I hope I don't meet anybody coming down. That's always a bummer. All right, up we go. I'm gonna need both hands for this one. See you at the top. I've arrived in Qeparo. My car is parked down there. Here is the door to my place. Been restored with funds from a program. And the woman told me that I'm the only one here tonight. It's pretty swank. So here's the patio. There's some stairs and a rooftop balcony up there. There's the front door. There's a kitchen in there. And my room is here. Turn the light on. There's the bed. There's a little couch. Bathroom. Shower. Pretty nice for, I think it was 38 euros on Airbnb. I had some credit, so no out-of-pocket expenses for this one. There's a cool old house right there. Let's go take a look upstairs. There's the solar water heater. Little garden area next door. There's a view of my patio from below. There's a hot tub under there. There's another room, but nobody's in it tonight. Some people will be in it tomorrow night, so got this whole place to myself tonight. Which would be nice to hang out on the patio and eat the cookies and burek that I bought. Here is my kitchen. There's a table, a fridge, an oven and a cooktop, cabinets, sink, more cabinets below, a toaster oven, Qeparo is another elegantly ruined village, which is now in the process of being restored house by house. Wow, this is just a little too much for my American brain to comprehend. Looks like this place is being restored. And there's messing around and trying to fix this place up. Let's see what the staircase leads to. A little bit sketchy, not too bad. This is what the view of this place is going to be when it's repaired. Marimi. Squeeze past this fig tree here. And from the front of the building, inside this little room there used to be a little chimney there. Up here in this slightly hidden nook, I've come across some restoration. This gate is new, or the wall has been repaired, and looks like they're slowly repairing some of the stuff. And there's the tiles piled up over there. Let's check down here. Mucho Dine, 22 Spanish tourists, perhaps. Well, this neighborhood needs a little TLC, I would say. Those roof tiles are pretty sweet looking. There's a little oven. Here's looking inside that house. The wash basin. Here and the roof with some very old timbers, and you can see the cane that was nailed to the ceiling to which the plaster was applied. That's old-fashioned stuff. Some of these buildings are too far gone, but many of them have the potential for restoration, which would be wonderful if that happened, because they are very historically significant villages. Here I'm walking down the back side of the village that has a view up the valley, not a view of the ocean. So I would imagine that this side of town is a little less desirable for people who are restoring places. Let's take a peek inside this door here. Here's a tunnel. Let's go see what's at the end of it. Window. super creepy if something grabbed my hand. There's a balcony. Wowie. The view. What are these trees? They have fruit on them. Are they mulberries? This might be a mulberry tree. Can't tell. It's a biggie. Off in the distance is the ocean. And then this direction is the compound on the edge of town. Looking down over the valley. That's the new road that goes from Qeparo all the way up to Qeparo, which is about 18 kilometers. And from there, they've fixed the road up nice to Vlora. So it's fairly fast now, whereas in the past, it took several hours. No, I didn't come all the way to Albania to not take a peek inside and see what cool house some families lived in back in the day. Here's the courtyard. There's a rustic bench and a wash basin. There's the door into the house. There was a grapevine. There's a fig tree that's barely hanging on here. Some other figs. Hi, buddy. Say hi. You're so cute. Look at that nice mansion you live in, huh? You live in a nice mansion. Look at you. You're so cute. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Such a good girl. Someone's got some piles of firewood up on the wall, ready for winter. I finished exploring the backside of the town. So now I'm walking up different streets along the front side. And they all radiate up from a street that runs on the contour around the front of the village facing the sea. Someone has planted some bushes and fixed up this wall, or maybe it's a new wall, and it leads to this courtyard. And I think they're fixing up this really nice house. There was another house like this on the other side of the village that had the same black shutters. So I wonder if it's the same people. This is going to be a real shiner. This place is sweet. Got struck by a little rainstorm while I was out exploring. So I made it back to my room without getting too wet. And now I'm going to hang out, I suppose, and enjoy this beautiful courtyard. I'm walking around in a rainy afternoon here in Qeparo. And I came across this former little fountain, and inscribed on this little strip of metal, it says Lavdi EPSH something 1967. And Lavdi means glory. PPSH is the Workers' Party of Albania initials. Partia Puntor Shqipërisë, People's Workers' Party, I think it is. I'm out on a rainy stroll in the evening in Qeparo, just checking out some more cool buildings, more cool former and future garden areas. What goes up comes down, and what goes down goes up again. So right now some of it's down and some of it's up. That building up there is pretty nice. It's got tarps in the windows, or shutters. There's plastic in the windows. Somebody's probably working on it there. Here we have a private passageway, so I must turn back. This is the side of the town that faces the ocean, and I think is the most restored because of the beautiful views. I've reached another little dead end here. That's what that is. That's a creepy little passage. I'm gonna have to go peek up inside there. Put the umbrella down for this one. Just go for a quick peek. And we obviously don't want anybody coming. There's a pallet. Too bad. Looks pretty cool. Can you imagine that little passage at your front door? Squat down to get through into your house. This path. Umbrella keeps getting sand on tree branches. It's a little bit windy too, so my umbrella keeps trying to do a Mary Poppins on me and below my hand. Or lift me up. Maybe I could fly over the village of Qeparo. Down we go. Down, down. Now I think it gets more breezy coming around the bend here, since we're facing the ocean. All those stiff onshore breezes come zipping this way, zipping along here. There's a nice little blue house over there. A nice view. I think this is like Albania's version of the Amalfi Coast, where all these houses you have to walk to, because there's no way to get there except on foot. Look at that tough little gate there, holy cow. Goes into a little garden area and some stairs off in the distance. This is a very pretty house here, huh? Got to have the lamb guarding. And there's a nice little house there. And we go down further. There's a nice little terrace there. It has probably been a vegetable garden at one point or another. Maybe a little manger for some goats. I think I've reached the edge of the town. That house looks like maybe it's unoccupied. There's an archway down there. There's the money shot from Qeparo. Well, actually, the path never ends here. It just gets skinnier and skinnier and steeper. So at some point, you just gotta decide how much effort you want to put into it. All right, look at this cute little door here. My goodness. Let me back up. door. It's literally a tiny little door. It's a big yard. It's like a terrace with an olive tree on it. Further down we go to a very nice lookout. But first, there's a handsome terrace there. Looks like there were some plants in a row at some point. Another terrace, some big trees. And here at the promontory, I'm having a pretty fun time walking around the pathways of Qeparo in the rain. I bought an umbrella in Qeparo today because I knew it was going to be raining for the next week or so. And I'm actually wearing my beanie for the first time. Good thing I brought that. I have arrived at the parking area. There's only a couple of small areas of the village that I haven't covered yet. The center, upper side, facing the valley with the new road. And now, I will go back to my room, I suppose. Or maybe I'll go to that little shop and see if they got my olive oil. Requested some olive oil from Qeparo, and they said there is oil from this town, so I'm gonna go get some. That's a nice looking restaurant called Restaurant Rappi. Earlier today when it was nice out, people were sitting in the patio area in the garden enjoying espresso and raki, and probably some food as well. But now the tables are turned up and the wind is a little bit nasty. Well, there was quite a storm last night. It blew and pissed rain all night long. At some point the power went out because I had the heater on to about 68. And when I woke up this morning, everything was off. When I was looking through the kitchen yesterday to see what supplies were in there, I noticed in one of the cabinets there was a little camp stove. But I couldn't find any matches or a lighter. Then I went to the store and asked, "Kenny chakmak?" And the lady said, "Po." And she gave me one, and I said, "Sa." And she said, "Stat yet." And I paid her 70 lek, and I came back, and I'm about to make my delicious Turkish coffee. Now we're in business. Look at that. I got my burek, got my cup of coffee. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, watching a stormy day transpire. There are some breaks in between the rain, so I'm hoping to take at least one more little walk around the village before I leave and head to Saranda. The fog has blown in, so I'm going to take a Fuki spog walk. I'm going to take a spooky fog walk through the nearly deserted streets of Qeparo. It's foggy, yet quite warm. Villa Leon, or Villa Leon. If they're Spanish, Leon. If they're American, Leon. But I've heard that this is a nice place. And look, nice doorway alert. Nice doorway alert. Let's get out of his way a little bit. And just like that, it's for sale. That seems pretty awesome. There we go, that way. Oh. She did. She did for sale. Telephone, Lutem, Mos, Upper Port. Please don't open the door. Huh. They didn't listen to that, did they? Well, since it's open, might as well take a peek inside. Let's do another courtyard, which does not look maybe occupied, washed. There's any action there. Who knows? There's no sea view from this side, so it's not the ultra money. Well, apple tree. Cool, there's one apple left on it. Qeparo after a nice rainstorm all night long. Now I'm going to take a little spin up this side of the hill, across from the main part of town. It's a steep little four-wheel drive track. Well, it's a road, but it hasn't been paved for a while. A bunch of tires on the top of that wall. Getting ready for the next repair. Pomegranate tree back there. It's yummy. This house is definitely occupied. Got their little dolls. Board up the evil eye. This olive tree here is pretty awesome. TV. Nice view of the village. You see the fog. And this path continues. Nice house up there. Turning into a little pathway here. Steep hillside. And there's some running water ahead. And look. Can't tell if it's just runoff. from the rains. An actual creek. And onward and upward. Talk about a view there, huh? Nice place. I like the blue and the green paint on it. Pretty cool. If I am not mistaken, I will most likely be able to take a left at some point and head back down. Hey, horsey. Head back down to the little cafe slash store. And I am correct. Hey, cuties. What you doing there, buddy? I've pretty much walked the entire village. But over there I spotted the ruin of probably a church. So I'm gonna go see if I can walk over there and check it out. This is the road from the town to that little ruin of a church, I think it is, going through some very ancient olive groves. Lots of green olives on the trees. I asked yesterday at the store if they do anything with them, and they said yes. Let's see what's inside this concrete thing. I think it used to be a cistern. Now it's just full of bushes. I've noticed that the olive trees here in Qeparo all have fairly nice crops on them. They're pretty well loaded. In other places, they seem more sparse. These trees here are just like a couple hundred years old, if not more. I walked from the village of Qeparo on a pretty good little dirt road out to this ruin. I'm gonna go check it out. I don't think it's a church. Look, here's all the olive pits and the waste from the pressed olives for the olive oil. Looks like they keep animals in here, or did. I don't think it's a church. Maybe just someone's old villa. Well, it's been nice, almost 24 hours in Qeparo, the village of Qeparo, E14. And I have to go back now and pack up my goods and head down the hill.